Why can't thermal efficiency reach 100%? Have you ever wondered why no engine can be perfectly efficient? It's a question that touches on the very nature of energy and heat. Let's break it down together. Thermal efficiency is all about how well a heat engine turns heat energy into useful work. The truth is, thermal efficiency cannot hit 100% due to some fundamental principles of thermodynamics. The second law of thermodynamics plays a key role here. This law tells us that heat naturally moves from a hot source to a cold sink. Because of this, some energy will always escape as waste heat. This means that no heat engine can convert all the heat it receives into work without losing some energy to the surroundings. The maximum possible efficiency is defined by something called Carnot efficiency. This efficiency depends on the temperatures of the hot source, where heat enters, and the cold sink, where heat is expelled. To calculate Carnot efficiency, we use a simple formula. Efficiency is less than or equal to 1 minus the temperature of the cold reservoir divided by the temperature of the hot reservoir. It is important to note that temperatures must be measured on an absolute scale, which is Kelvin. Since absolute zero, which is 0 Kelvin, cannot be reached, and the temperature of the hot reservoir is limited by practical constraints, the ratio of cold to hot temperatures is always greater than 0. This ensures that efficiency is always less than 100%. In real life, even the best engines operating between two temperatures cannot turn all heat into work. For instance, a typical car engine burns fuel at a high temperature and releases heat to the environment. The maximum theoretical efficiency for such engines is well below 100%. Real engines face additional losses due to friction, heat loss, and other factors that further reduce efficiency. This limitation is not just for car engines but applies to all heat engines and energy conversion devices, including power plants and solar cells. For example, solar cells have their own efficiency limits. Photons that do not have enough energy cannot be converted into electricity, and any excess energy is lost as heat. So, to sum it up, thermal efficiency cannot reach 100% because of the following reasons. The second law of thermodynamics requires some heat to be rejected to a cooler reservoir. Absolute zero cannot be achieved. Practical limits restrict the maximum temperature of the heat source, and real engines experience friction and other losses that lower efficiency. Understanding these principles helps explain why efforts to improve thermal efficiency focus on increasing the temperature difference and reducing losses, but they cannot eliminate the fundamental limits set by thermodynamics.